everybody. My first guest is he's a hilarious comedian. He's appeared in numerous films, including Undercover Brother and, that's right, fellas, Half Baked. Please welcome Dave Chappelle. Good to have you, my friend.
It's good to be back, man.
It's a good day any day you're here. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
How are things? What's going on? Everything good?
Nothing happening.
Thank you. Good night, everybody. It's been a great show.
It's been slow.
Really?
Yeah, I'm trying to make my life exciting, so I've been stealing candy recently.
Wait, you've been stealing candy to make your life exciting?
Well, yeah, because, you know, crime is exciting, but I'm not a real criminal. It's a low-stakes crime, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, if they catch me, I'm sorry, I forgot to pay. Here's 75 cents. But if they don't catch me, then I stole some candy, didn't I?
You like the danger.
The danger, man.
Now, how's the marriage going? How long you been married?
Wow, 2 years now.
2 years.
And it's been going great, man. Because, you know, me and my wife have a real traditional marriage. Like, I'm the breadwinner, and, you know, she raises the kids and stuff. And a lot of her friends are, like, corporate. So they always get on. They're like, how could you just raise kids? I mean, you're a college-educated woman. But they don't understand how powerful she is in the household. I have the money. She has the vagina. You understand?
Yes, I understand. Yes. Yes, I understand that. Yes.
The vagina is stronger than money.
Stronger than money?
Yes. If I could, I'd put one in my wallet. I would get a whole new wardrobe. And then I go to pay for it and say, this is going to be cash or charge. And I say, I'll pay with my vagina. You just take that in the bank and process it. I'll go get lunch.
Uh-huh.
Unless the salesman's gay, he's like, I'm sorry, sir, this vagina is declined.
That's embarrassing when that happens.
Yeah, we don't accept that here.
I understand you took a trip recently. You went to, where'd you go, Africa?
Africa.
Africa.
And let me tell you, I see what Bono was talking about now. It has redefined poverty for me. You know, like, people are just poor there, man. I actually found a letter on a bus. This guy was like, an African dude was on the bus. I always wondered why an African guy would come to America to be poor or something if he's not making it. And I read the letter, and it was real touching. It was like, dear Mom, things are going great for me in America. I just moved into a plush building called The Projects. And next week, I'm getting my first book of food stamps. I'm blowing up. If things continue at this pace, I will send for you very soon. So I asked this other girl I knew from Cuba, I'm like, look, man, I see these people coming over on rafts, you know. It's like, well, what's going on in Cuba? And she says, the people in my country are very poor. She says, I know women in my village. She actually said this. She said, who have sex with men just for chocolate.
Just for chocolate. Yeah.
I said, that's terrible. I mean, in my mind, I'm thinking, I am going to Cuba with a bag of candy. Like, I had my tickets booked for the day after Halloween.
Bring the plastic pumpkin with you?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Jack-o'-lanterns, everything. What you want, girl? I got Zognut.
Zagnut. Now, you've always seemed to me, one thing I like about you, you do very smart comedy. What kind of student were you? Were you a good student?
Not at all. Which people are surprised, but I was really, things like I can't read well. I mean, don't get me wrong, I can read.
I didn't say you couldn't read.
Well, it's not,
you started this.
I can read, but I'm just like slow reader. Like, remember when all the kids would sit in a circle and read in school? I'm that kid when it was my turn, all the other kids be like, damn! Because I stutter over the words. But, you know, I could feel bad about that, but I just choose to blame white people. I think it just makes my life easier.
You want to blame the white man for this?
Well, yeah, because it used to be illegal for black people to read.
That's true.
Yeah.
Before the Civil War, it was a crime.
Yeah, you'd be surprised what was illegal for a black dude to do before the Civil War. I mean, you're under arrest for counting apples. Is this true? No, sir. No, sir, you know I can't count. It's like, shut up! I'm gonna whip you 5 times. That's 6. Aha!
Now, how were you on? So you were good in history at least. I mean, you know that. So history a good subject for you?
I mean, I love history. Like, now I watch the History Channel, and then I realize how much I missed in school. Like, they had this thing on the other night about Hitler. And I had heard about Hitler. You know, I'm not an idiot, but...
I didn't say you were an idiot.
I'm a little defensive when it comes to my education, but...
Right.
But, man, this guy Hitler, man, I learned a lot about him watching this documentary. Let me tell you something. This guy did not like Jewish people at all.
That's good. Learning a lot of stuff there.
Yeah.
It's good that you have that channel.
It was a breakthrough.
Are you, now, do you keep up on the news? I mean, you got to keep up on what's going on for your comedy. Do you...
Sometimes, man, but it's freaking me out. Like, every time I watch the news, the space shuttle just come back, but they always just kind of slip it in. You know what I mean? Like, the space shuttle just came back from space, tying up some loose ends. Like, yo, what loose ends in space, man? What's going on in space?
Right.
That is actually a loose end up there. It just makes me uncomfortable. Why they go to space so much? Studying it. Can they ever have no new information? No. What's going on in space? Like, would people feel comfortable if black people went to space every other day? You wouldn't like that. What are you doing in space? Nothing. We're just chilling. What? You know, you wouldn't feel comfortable about that. I would like to start a black colony on the moon if I could. I know that's a crazy thought, just to see how it go. Mm-hmm. I think you guys would miss us at first. You probably miss us, but we'd come back like every 4 years and give you like tapes and clothes to wear and stuff.
Help us with our fashion sense, yeah.
Yeah, every 4 years, and then we'd participate in the Olympics. It'd be like the whole world will have a lottery to see who gets the black dude. Like, Spain gets the black guy and the gold. Congratulations, Spain.
You have a lot of good ideas.
That's actually a terrible idea.
Well, Chappelle's show premieres on Comedy Central in January.
Yeah.
It's called Chappelle's Show.
I wanted to make the most narcissistic show ever. So I said, I'll just call it Chappelle's Show. And it's basically like if my joke book had come to life.
Right.
That'd be it. You know, you write, sometimes you write things that aren't good for your act. But you say, this is funny, I wish someone could see this.
Right.
It's a whole show with weird things like that.
Well, it'll be a great show. I swear to God, you're the funniest guy I know.
Man,
thank you very much for being here. Dave Chappelle, Paul Rudd, coming up. We'll be right back. That was great.